Hi, it's Scott Garlis at Stansberry Research. We're here at the 2019 Alliance Conference in Las Vegas. I'm with John Duty, founder and editor of Gold Stock Analyst. John,
nice to be with you.
Thanks for being here. So, a couple of questions. Your track record is incredible. You've outperformed gold stocks in the S&P 500. Do you think there's any reason the top 10 could underperform in the coming years?
Well, I don't think so. The reason is that we've got a government that continues to run deficits. Now we're over $1 trillion a year. And, that's basically creating money. When you create more money than the economy has goods that it can produce, you get inflation. We haven't had it yet, but it'll come. We've had asset inflation, and we'll get the real CPI inflation soon.
And then what portion of someone's portfolio would you recommend putting into precious metal stocks?
Well, that's a tough question because it depends on your risk tolerance. Before I joined Stansberry and I was allowed to own gold and silver stocks on my own, I had 100% of my portfolio invested in gold and silver. I think that's too high for the average person. The average person might go as high as 50%, but probably 20% would be a more reasonable number. But, it depends on your risk tolerance and what kind of gains you're trying to achieve. As you know, we've outdone the S&P 500 by a factor of 4 over the last 18 years on our audited returns. So, if you're going for that kind of return, then, maybe you'd go heavier than the 20%.
That's very fair. And again, back to your point before, with the government pumping so much more money into the system, as they flood it with liquidity, it's going to take more of those dollars to buy less gold.
Yep.
And then which do you personally prefer right now, gold or silver stocks?
Well, I like to say that silver is gold on steroids. When gold moves, silver soars, zooms, and right now, as of today, or as of the date that we did for the conference, the silver stocks were up 79%, and the gold stocks were up 49%. Our recommended gold and silvers, and so even now it's outperforming. The silver is outperforming, but it's more risky. It's a smaller portfolio. There aren't really many silver stocks worth owning. Most silver is produced as a byproduct from gold, but also copper and other kinds of mining. So it's a smaller universe, which means that's why we have a favorite 5 portfolio, because the universe is smaller. So we typically say whatever your precious metal portfolio is, put 80% in gold, 20% in silver.
I like it. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Okay, no charge.
You guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more interviews and updates.